Hey there, it's Brian Gormley with another edition of Where in Greater DC. Once again, we're filming in a location of my choice, the Greater Washington, Baltimore area. The way this works, if you take a guess, email your guess to support@cornerstonepropertiesHomeInfo.com. With our filming location, you could win whatever free prize we're giving away this week. Usually, it's to a place of local interest or an eatery or something yummy. So take a guess there, and this is our little video blog. Each week we talk about housing and real estate, short sales, and this week, in honor of of course, Republican primary season, I'll take a little tangent and vent a bit on politics. This is coming from a public policy wonk. I actually went to graduate school and got a degree in public policy way back when. I'm pretty apolitical. I'm not really a Democrat or a Republican. I know I'm registered, but I can't remember which one it is, to be honest with you. So, but I don't know if it's just me or my age or what, but it just seems to me that, and hopefully I'm not the only one, we just have yet another set of clowns parading across the stage here with these latest edition of Republican candidates for president. It's really sad, you know, the way that this has devolved into. It's just another set of folks who are pandering, right, to the interest groups. They're hired guns, and that's all they are, whether it's a Republican or Democrat. In this case, a whole set of Republicans. I mean, look at Rick Perry's environmental plan that he released maybe a month ago. I mean, it was just like the oil and gas wish list. And it's not just Republicans. Obama was talking, I saw on C-SPAN, to a group of gay rights activists and touting, gay, don't ask, don't tell, and all these victories that he's won, for liberal activists. It's across the board, and that's the way that, unfortunately, politics works. Sociologically, the groups that are the ones that have the most structural power will always win. So, if you've got 3 or 4 actors and 1 or 2 have a better negotiating position because they have the money, they have a structurally stronger position, for whatever reason, well, guess what? I mean, they're going to get their ways because they control the discussion. They control how things are framed, and that's what we're dealing with. It's all behind the scenes, of course, but if you peel away the onion just a little bit, the lip service you hear on Sunday morning is the same old, and it gets so tiring. It's a joke. You hear the same rubric of, oh, well, we've got to reduce taxes to stimulate companies to hire people, or to prevent another recession, and it's just a joke. Give me a break. Lots of money sitting on the sidelines right now. Increasing the marginal tax rate, yeah, okay, that's going to affect corporate profit. And at the margin, that might affect here or there something, but the reality is, if you don't do that, then what happens? The government goes bankrupt. The same thing with the Democrats. It's, we got to spend more to get out of our problems. Well, how did we get into the problems in the first place? By spending too much. You all wanted all the pork for your particular state. So, give me a break. I don't want to hear it. It's a joke. And it's across the aisles. Like I said, I'm fairly apolitical, so take it for what it's worth. But that's the reality. And until we get more engaged and knowledgeable, and I'm not talking about just get out and vote. Get out and vote is fine for a democratic lowercase d process. That's great. But interestingly, get out and vote was more a capital D Democrat idea, right? Because there are more Democrats out there than Republicans, and so statistically, if you try to encourage people to get out and vote, the Democrats know they're going to have an advantage. So that's why they say it. And so yeah, it's not the way that the 18th century framers envisioned things when it was mostly an agrarian society, and the amount of information was so much less. I mean, I saw a statistic the other day. 1 week of New York Times reporting and information in that newspaper was more than what most people in the 1700s saw in their lifetime. If you can believe that, that's pretty crazy. That's an amazing amount of technology and information that we have at our fingertips, and yet we are far less engaged and active in our political processes than they were. We don't take notice. We're happy with our smug materialism. As long as it something doesn't affect us, then we're good to go. And sure, we all benefit from special interests, right? If we own a home, National Association of Realtors was a strong lobbyer to keep the mortgage interest deduction, and they're going to fight tooth and nail for that. But I'm a real estate broker. I think it's garbage when they say, oh, well, we need another subsidy. We can't improve whatever, this, that, the other thing, because it's going to cause transaction costs, and that's going to lower the amount of real estate deals. Yeah, give me a break. Give me a break. It's good policy if you do this, that, or the other thing. Provide more disclosure, or have a better transaction model. Increase taxes because we got to pay for things. Give me a break. Get a balanced budget. Occupy Wall Street crowd. That's fantastic. I saw generators. They're planning on staying the winter in Manhattan. Good stuff. That's great. I mean, that's the sort of thing that is sparking the attention of people. And what's interesting is the newspapers don't know what to do with them, right? The media doesn't know what to do. It's like, well, what's your platform? What do you want to get out of this? There's anarchy to result. It's pretty clear. They want transparency. They want full dialogue. And unfortunately, we have the information we need. We just need to hold people accountable. And people need to get much more engaged on a routine day-to-day processing. We're too busy with our jobs, two working parents with 2.3 kids to pay attention, and then we just accept whatever the news media feeds us. So anyway, I'm off my soapbox. Let me do the 360, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for listening. Bye-bye.